Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis IV. And if you're watching this from my channel as opposed to, just someone from the EU4 forums, then you might be wondering what happened to the other series, and more importantly, why does the world map look like this? Well, the answer to the world map question is that I'm using a mod, or more specifically a mod generator, I suppose would be the correct term, Haftetavenscrap's realistic map generator. And this is, well, I said a while back on my channel I'd play Colonial Nation, and so I'd started a game here on this map, got a bit in, and I decided I'd like to do a Let's Play as this nation here, Togola, which is my colonial nation, which has been founded very recently. So, yeah, gonna be doing that. All the stuff I'm using mod-wise you can find down in the description of the video, so... But I'm just kind of gonna jump right in, although I'll turn that down. And, okay, apparently I had trading modifiers. I suppose the first thing I should do is figure out the situation with the country. Here's our governor. Like I said, a couple months ago, or a few months ago in this point in game. But, he's pretty good. I think I had him re-elected back when I was playing the actual game with the real country. At least, I'm like another 50 years in that game, but, yeah. So, interesting. How are we doing? 8.65. And we have our trading modifiers back, but we've got 5 provinces, and it's not even 1600, and we're making 8.5 ducats a month. Trade and production. What if we... 7.2... That's quite a bit of production. Okay, so sugar is really quite valuable, apparently, here. I mean, I guess I don't know if anyone else has access to it. Looks like it built a couple units. The AI had a chance to play this nation for like a month and a half beforehand. And so, we'll start by formalizing stuff. No. I'm not interested. Also not going to be forming the Italian nation. I am definitely going to be going for this, however, but that's a bit of a ways off. Right now, we should focus... Ooh. I can't believe I completely forgot to pick a mission. Well, we're already working on an army, so let's just go with that. What is our army limit anyway, so we can hire a general? Yeah, we'll recruit a general. Could be worse. He's not terrible. But, okay, so we need 3 more units. How do I want to... Let's see, we're gonna have 8 total. So let's go with... I'll go with... Well, let's actually get some cavalry going, and another unit of infantry. And... I don't... Oh, colonial ideas. This is why I said I'd play Colonial Nation, or part of it. I want to try out the colonial ideas. And like I said, I let the AI play the country for like a month and a half, or it had a month and a half to play it before I thought to save at the point after this colonial nation had founded, so it already picked out our first 3 ideas. Probably not what I'd have picked, but because of the mod we're using, several of the idea groups have been modded to allow for conquistadors and explorers, and there's a new triggered modifier that will give you a colonist when you have those ideas. Generals concerned by our unmanly tactics. Really, generals? Fantastic. I wonder what will happen when I lose army tradition at 0 army tradition. Excellent, that doesn't go negative. That's good to know. I'm happy with the way that worked out. I like that we're making so much money every month. That's nice. But early on, so here's my plan. Early on, I'm not going to bother with technology at all. We are isolated, we're like on our own, we've got no neighbors. We don't really need the tech that much. What we do need... military reform. Ooh, this is a good event. Well, the technology costs... Yeah, this is a good event because, as you can see, gives you a bunch of power and then bonuses to either your army, navy, or both. So, let's see. I guess the real question is going to be, do I want to split... Oh, and religiously we're Protestant, so we get tax bonus and idea cost reduction. Do I want to split it or just straight up start rushing down diplomatic? Yeah, since we're generating at the same rate though because of this guy. Actually, you know what? I've got enough that I could hire advisors in every category. So I'm going to save up money to do that, but in the meantime, well, I really do want to get along the diplomatic tree so we can get to here and get our first colonist. So we'll go with the diplomatic power, but yeah, remember, like I said, because of the mod, this gives us explorers and conquistadors, and it also triggers this, which gives us a colonist. Let's see, I don't even remember. Where was I as Milan in this game? I'm fighting this war, or helping Sardinia fight this war. Was I still in the Holy Roman Empire? I was. This is before I'd left the Holy Roman Empire. So that means, yep, 26 princes still left. And I'll worry about finishing our mission to build the army in a minute. First, like I said, I want to recruit people. Fort defense, military advisor, and we'll recruit him shortly, however long it takes us to get to there. Let's see. We are... 10% of our income is tariffs. Though, Milan has, trading in... Oh no, that's trade regions. In, slaves, as you can see. Owns quite a few slave provinces. Because technically, basically the entire country is in Africa. So, you know, spawns that trade good. But they have that, so we'll be paying extra in tariffs. National decision. Have a treasurer or statesman. Yes, I will do that. I like more money. Alright. Let's turn the speed back up now. Getting going, there's not much going on. Alright, so, let's... Discovery of what? I don't care. So yeah, as you can see, the world map down here. I'll just go over that real quick. You know, there's who I was when I was playing. Good government policies. Yes, I like to think I'm good at running my governments. This event is fitting as far as I'm concerned. Ultimately, while these are both nice options and would immediately allow me to do things, the stability is going to be better in the long term. But yeah, here's the world, the powers of importance. Brittany, Russia, Aragon, Auvergne, I don't know how to pronounce that, Brandenburg, France, Burgundy, Milan. Those are the powers, European powers of importance. Did I mention Pomerania? Well, if not, they are, as well. Castile used to be, but they've kind of fallen a little bit, as you might be able to tell. This was their colony after all. And more global trade power, which should mean more trade income. We now have enough money to do this. And our colonial region, by the way, is here. But what we're really interested in is the Caribbean region. The reason we're interested in that is in this mod, because the way it's done, all the nation formation decisions don't rely on specific provinces, but rather having a certain number of provinces within a given region. And either it's a set number, in this case 15, or every province in the region. And there actually happens to be exactly 15 provinces in the Caribbean region total. I know that because in the actual game that's farther along, I've explored all of this up here, but you know, there's that's useful. So basically what we have to do is we have to rush to get all that, because if we don't have all of those provinces, we won't be able to take this decision. Which is a nice decision, because, I mean, okay, it's really just more kind of a flavor decision than anything really, given the practical in-game benefits it has, but you know. Alright, so I'm going to save up for these 2 buildings. Not worry about building the basic buildings. Actually, no. I'm going to finish building the level 2 fort there. I took care of building these other... or Milan took care of building these other level 2 forts for us while we were still just colonies of theirs. But I'm going to do that, then actually I'll finish off the mission here. And then, depending, I might either take on the mission to build a navy, or I will just start working on saving up for those bigger buildings, but yeah. So the long-term plan, that's the long-term plan for building, and then longer term is to form this by getting all of this region up here and the stuff that we can't see in the fog of war, as well as a few other provinces to make our borders look nice. The current colonies of... let's see. Yeah, there's one of the colonies, and here's the other. Currently, Milan has 2 settlers. What? Are we at war with Burgundy now? Conquest of... I remember this war. I remember fighting that war in game. We won it, but it took some time. Aww. That's too bad. But, our ideas, as you can see, or that I took, were expansion, offensive, and innovative. So, they've got 2 colonists, and I suspect that's all they will ever have. And now let's build that there. Burgundy accepted peace with Aragon. Sicily will become a vassal. Wait, but Sicily only had the 1 province, but they made them a vassal. Why would you... Still, that ended much quicker than it did when I was playing single player. Anti-Piracy Act. Why can I take this? Oh, because I'm at peace. Yes, that's a generally good thing. I'll do that. And... okay. But yeah, early on, we're basically going to have a lot of waiting, while we just wait for stuff to happen. But hey, our advisor costs will... I see. That's... Italy was formable as an option for Milan in single player. Forgot about that. I didn't take it because I personally preferred the Milanese ideas, although I suppose since Italy here is still a member of the Holy Roman Empire, that idea of theirs won't be completely useless. Okay, wasn't quite expecting that. But at least we keep our color, as far as I know. I like it. I like this color better than whatever color we'd probably get for being Italy's colonial nation. Though our flag did change. Not sure that I like the flag better. Okay, was not expecting that. Makes sense thinking about it, but you know. I will create a proper fleet. Seems like a good one. And this was our default rival. They're our rival. What's our fleet size going to end up being anyways? Okay, so I think it's going to end up having to be 10 because you have to be on the high end of the number. You know, I think I'm actually just going to make all of those trade ships, whatever ones we currently have discovered. Caravels. No, we'll just maintain our diplomat. We're not doing anything else. I'd like Italy to like us. I wonder what sort of silly antics they're going to get up to now that they're AI controlled. Should be interesting to watch the difference in how the AI controls versus how I controlled it. We're not using our military for anything, so they can afford to have zero maintenance being paid to them. They don't need wages. Excellent. Reduced advisor costs and increased tax income for more money. I like the strategy already. I like just being able to sit back and get all these ideas. That's nice. Where am I going to put these other merchants anyways? We've got 3 trade nodes in range. This one has no trade value. This one is completely on a different branch of the stream, as are these ones. It'd be nice if we could reach Bamala, this trade node here, because then we could start forwarding trade up here to Chano. Which currently we are the only power in, and we are collecting all the money that's here. I like that we managed to create an extra gold and a half in income from how good we are at trading. That's nice. It's definitely, I approve of that. So, okay, for colonization, what we're going to do is we're going to colonize this province here, this one here, and this one here as the remaining coastal provinces. And I don't know what order we're actually going to colonize those in. Only one of those provinces is within the region, but these ones are, like I said, for border regions, and they'll make it harder for any other nation to get to the further inland provinces in the Caribbean region. Ceremonia disrupted. Who's disrupting our ceremonies? Just random, unlikable people. That's alright, I wasn't really using that prestige anyways. Another merchant, who I have no use for. I should have waited to hire a general until I had the idea that lets me hire explorers and conquistadors, because those are more useful. I can build my fleet now, should pay more attention. They're 20 each, yeah. And I suspect I'm going to need to do another round of that at some point. But once we have these colonized, it's just a matter of colonizing the border provinces, and then colonizing the stuff that's inland from those. Since once we've locked them off inside of the nation, no one else will be able to take them, and, you know, that's good. Having other people not be able to steal our provinces. And some of them are fairly nice and high base tax for how this mod tends to generate provinces. I mean, let's see, I assume, 6.5, but it's decaying. Oh, no, it goes up, so yeah, I'll lose the army tradition, that's just gonna go back up real quick. That's fine, instead of a lot more negative prestige, which has a variety of negative effects. I'll just take the lack of positive effects instead. Sounds good to me. And there's some ships. Let's have all the ships gather there. So, yeah, I know this is, if you were previously a subscriber, this is probably a bit different than what you were expecting when you saw it uploaded another, Europa Universalis IV video, but, I think it'll be interesting and a lot of fun. So, yeah. just gonna get this next round of ships in construction, and then I'll wrap up the video. So, what, one more month? Oh, and something I should mention. You probably haven't noticed it too much yet, but the troops on land are kind of squished to the borders of their various provinces. This isn't that's a bug in the generator. It doesn't occur in the majority of the maps. I just kind of happened to get unlucky with this one, but I quite liked Milan's start over here, so I went with it anyways. But that'll be it for now, and I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me again next time.